as many of you know, I just turned 58 on Monday. And of course, all these questions come to mind about my health and how to best take care of myself, etc. I've always thought about those things, but as we age, we get more specific symptoms that we notice. So I decided to just start a research on menopause or postmenopause, which is for ladies who have obviously passed perimenopause and menopause and then postmenopause. And so I'm sharing with everyone what I learned as usual. Hopefully you'll be able to take some time out to just check out what I share, because it's very substantial in terms of what to eat. And of course, exercise, we know, is always super great.
We really should try to get most of our nutrients from food, and we only supplement where there's a gap or you have an allergy and intolerance, and then we go in from there. There are a few supplements that are essential nutrients that might be helpful, like turmeric, right? That's not anything we have to eat to survive, but it has some pretty powerful antioxidant, anti-inflammatory properties, and that someone might find helpful. But when we're talking about the vital things, if I had my top 3 things I would recommend to everyone,
Yes.
Fiber. Track your fiber for a couple of weeks. Get a nutrition tracker. See where you're at. Fiber does so much in our bodies. Number 1, feeds the gut microbiome. That's its food. So that's the prebiotic.
Give me an example of what fiber is.
Legumes.
Who?
Legumes. So beans.
Okay.
Beans. So it's a class of beans. Peanuts are actually legumes as well. Typically really high in fiber.
Okay.
Berries, really high in fiber. Seeds and nuts, really high in fiber. Those are kind of avocado, or, that's my go-to to make sure I'm getting my fiber goal every day. Also has healthy fats and other vitamins and minerals and nutrients. Magnesium.
And this confuses me because I'm not quite sure what type of magnesium to take.
Oh, great question. Your glycinates, your tarates, your citrates, and L-theranates are good because they're readily absorbed into the bloodstream. So now we have nice magnesium levels in our blood. There's also benefit, some of them are better than others, about crossing that blood-brain barrier. So the brain protects itself. There's a membrane around the brain that it doesn't have this 100% free flow of nutrients back and forth. It's really selective about what it lets in. So mag-L-thyranate, which Magtine or Neuromag are the brand names, has been studied in SSRI-resistant depression. So antidepressant, resistant depression in patients. They've added in this. It seemed to be helpful. And my patients, followers, it's so helpful for sleep, anxiety. So I'm often recommending that one at night.
And what one was that one?
Magnesium L-threonate.
Okay, so you're saying fiber's number 1, magnesium is number 2. How do you get magnesium naturally?
So pumpkin seeds, spinach, green leafy greens are rich in mag generally. I have a lot of lists on my website where we list all this
We will
stuff.
link to all this. And what's the third thing?
So I'm always looking at omega-3 fatty acids. Omegas are usually found in fatty fish, also in flax. One of my favorite ways, I'll do this little yogurt and I'll have flax, hemp, and chia seeds. So I'm just hitting all my antioxidants, my anti-inflammatory, my fiber all in one. So omega-3s, if you can't get a good source of that, that's a very reasonable thing to supplement every day. One of the richest sources of that is going to be your salmon, your mackerel, your tuna, your fatty fish, your cold water fish. And then I check a vitamin D level on every woman who'll let me stick a needle in her. 80% of my patients, not just low, I mean deficient. And there's a million reasons for this. We don't absorb it very well because our gut health declines. We're